Hey everyone, I thought today we would talk about fertilizer. I am running behind on my fertilizing. Things have been busy and then wet weather and uh, just life. But anyway, right now we're going to work on some fertilizer. I am going to fertilize some of my blueberries. I've got to mow around some of the other ones before I fertilize them. But right now I've got one of our plantings here that I'm going to fertilize. And thought I'd bring you along, let you see what we do, how we do it, and what we use. So here we go. I hope, by the way, that you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to turn you around here and let you see what we're using. Okay, we use Hollytone by Spoma. It's organic. It is labeled, of course, for evergreen and azalea food, but it is for acid-loving plants. We have a 434, and this is a 50-pound bag that we're working with, and you can see hopefully the trace minerals and so forth. It's got a calcium and magnesium and soluble potash. We got a 4% nitrogen, of course, and 3% on the phosphate, and we have 4% on the potash. But then we also have 5% calcium and 1% magnesium and 5% sulfur. And it is derived from feather meal, poultry manure, bone meal, alfalfa meal, green sand, sulfate of potash, sulfate of potash magnesia, and elemental sulfur. So, and it's a slow release nitrogen. Sorry about the shaky camera there. My arm went twitching. So, what we're going to do is on these older plants, they will get 6 cups. And so we got 2 cups and a pint. So I can measure it out. And this is a chicken feed scoop, feeder scoop, whatever, rabbit food. And so to right there at that line, at the handle, right here, I know that is 6 cups. So it makes my life easier. I can fill that up to there and fertilize. Now on the younger plants, we're going to be more like 1.5 to 2.5 cups. And then I won't even talk about, we bought some from a wholesale nursery this year, and it was basically theft. They almost every one of them never broke dormancy this year, and they looked bad when they came in. They told you not to worry about it, that was normal. I had my doubts. When we contacted them back, they said, "Oh, sorry, you're only guaranteed to be there, be okay when they get to you." They said you should have scratch tested them. So, well, we did contact you, and you told us that there was nothing wrong with them. They were dormant. So anyway, we won't get into who they were. I don't want to bash, but I'll never purchase nothing from them again because I bought, I forget, 100 plants, and we're going to be lucky if 3 of them put on anything to talk about. So wasted money. Live and learn. But let's go look at what we got over here. Okay, so hopefully you can get a good view of this blueberry. Got some kind of weed hung in it here. Let's get our weed out. And what I'm going to do, we just weed eat it, but I'm going to reach back in around the base of this. Got to be careful when you're working around the base of your blueberries because blueberries have very shallow roots. And so you don't want to damage those roots. We got mulch in here, but the grass grows back up, and we don't use no herbicides, so anything we do is all natural. So we just kind of live with it. So now that I've cleaned a little bit of this away from the base, when you fertilize anything, you're looking to fertilize at the drip line, and you're looking to get the roots to really bring in those minerals. Now I'm going to scatter this, is what I'm going to do, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm and then I'll put a little bit back up under the tree too, bush. So it's just that simple. Now I'm going to get the sprinkler on these. We're going to have several days, probably no rain, so this evening I'm going to get the sprinkler on these. So that fertilizer will get started soaking into the soil. Blueberries like a nice water content, so they don't like to be soaking wet, but they do like to have moisture consistently. So we ain't had a rain to talk about in a few days, and it ain't supposed to rain for a few more, so I'm going to water these guys probably twice this week. So I'm going to get the overhead sprinkler on them here this evening and get them took care of. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that gave you an idea of what to do to yours. I'm going to come in here and do some pruning on these a little bit here, just a little bit later. Try to propagate me a few off of a couple of these that I want more of. So we're expanding our blueberry operation. This started out as just for us, but our farm marketing and so forth, people have really decided they want more of it. So we added a lot of blueberries this year, and we'll be adding more next year. So if I can propagate them, I won't have to buy them next year. So, all right, I hope you liked this video. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now remember, you're never going to be able to enjoy it if you don't ever grow it. So put it in the ground. Grow it. Now I do advise on your blueberries, do a soil sample before you plant it. Be careful about compost. We killed, I don't know, a dozen blueberries a few years ago because we added a mulch to the top of it, and the mulch we bought had a problem. Definitely the acidity in it was the wrong direction, and we lost probably right at a dozen, maybe 8 to 10. And the reason we lost them, because the mulch probably wouldn't have done it, but we was filling in a spot, and so we used compost and mulch there, and we ended up with an acid level problem. So just learn from our mistakes. Don't make your own. You're going to make mistakes. That's part of gardening. Just be sure you take care of your plants. All right. Thank you.